It's very hard to understand today how that was 50 years ago. Sport was för män
I think a lot of people might be surprised it was still like that in Sweden, somewhere that was ahead of a lot of other countries when it comes to gender equality, things like parental leave.
Yeah, in sport we weren't so much ahead of non other countries.
But that same year, 1978, the International Ski Federation, the global governing body for skiing, began letting women compete in long-distance races in the World Championships. And in March 1981, the Vasaloppet followed the trend and finally allowed elite female athletes like Miri Bordelid to take part. After more than 5 hours on the snow that memorable day, Miri remembers reaching the town of Mora. Her hard work was almost over.
You know, now you are going to the finish line. It's maybe 1 kilometer left. That looks so short in the television, but when you are skiing, you are tired. It is really, really long. But finally, I break the finish line, and it was really nice feeling. But I was so tired, so I couldn't say anything. I was just laughing.
Miri was the fastest female finisher in 5 hours and 28 minutes, almost twice as quick as Margaret Nordin, the very first woman to ski the Vasaloppet course back in 1923. When Miri got home the next day, her phone didn't stop ringing.
That was a really good thing that all newspapers in Sweden were writing so much about, because that was encouraging the other women to do it. The year after, we were 600 or 700 girls who was in the Vasaloppet.
But Miri didn't get a prize for being the fastest woman, since there was no separate women's ranking in 1981. And that was still the case up until 1997. Even then, the fastest woman was given a sewing machine, the fastest man got cash. Vasaloppet is still the cross-country ski race with the most competitors in the world, and now both men and women compete for the same prize money. As for Miri Bordelid, she went on to win some of the most prestigious long-distance running races in Sweden and take part in dozens of global athletics competitions.
Vasaloppet wasn't the end of my career, because I started running marathons and even triathlons. And I have had a box of the medals in the closet, and it was really heavy box, and I weighed them. It was 46 kilo, 1 kilo more than by my own weight.
Miri Bordelid's sporting witness. Who's up for a bit of dancing? Fingers crossed we'll get some next, because we now know 19 of the 32 qualifiers for the Men's Football World Cup in Qatar later this year. This week, Japan, Saudi Arabia, Ecuador and Uruguay booked their places at the finals. We'll know Africa's 5 representatives in the next few days, and after the first leg of their playoff tie, it's as you were for Nigeria and Ghana. It ended 0-0. Sports World with Lee James comes live from Ghana from 14 GMT. Lee, will get to the dancing in a moment, but you were there for the 0-0 stalemate. It was so much more than that though, wasn't it? A great rivalry.
Yeah, it is a great rivalry. It was wonderful to be here. We're not far actually from the Baba Yara Stadium now, where that match took place. And to think when we arrived on Monday, a lot of people we spoke to wondered whether the Black Star fans would turn out in significant numbers, whether we would get to capacity. Well, we did. There was some 40,000 in there. Incredible noise, incredible passion. Yes, we didn't get real clear-cut chances. Nigeria were awarded a penalty in the second half after Idrissa Babu had judged to have handled the ball in the area, but it was overturned because he was fouled. So no goals, but a wonderful occasion. I can only imagine, Caroline, what it would have been like, the sound we would have got had a goal have got in for Ghana.
We will talk about the sporting occasion, no doubt, with you later on the Sports World, so I'm going to concentrate on the tough stuff. It's known as the Jollof Rice Derby. Why, and have you tried it this week?
I have, and I wouldn't want you to think I'm just eating my way around the world, Caroline, but I do like to sample the local cuisine. The jollof rice, yes, very significant for both these countries. It's a rice dish, it's sweet tasting as well, a lot of tomatoes in there, but also spice and herbs and seasoning, many flavours. I have tried the Ghanaian jollof rice, but for the Nigerians listening, I haven't tried the Nigerian yet, so I do want to compare. But I've been sampling the wachi as well, which is the rice and beans dish, which you can eat for breakfast or for lunch, with the black-eyed peas in that, and fufu as well. I haven't had fufu yet. It's a dough-based dish in a sauce.